At the other guard position, standing 6'2", number 11, Jalen Brunson. The other forward, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, Anthony Edwards. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your home team.
All right, Richard, what's something we often see in the second game of a back-to-back?
A lot of times you see tired players, but that's part of it. Can you play through that fatigue? That's a big portion of being an NBA player.
Fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Wildcats as they go up against the Knights. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jones, and it's Jeffries in at the 4 spot. And Jones sends it back. Here's Quinones. Edwards defending. Pass to Jeffries. It's Jones on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. On the wing, Jones. From the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And the Knights have possession after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Again, the miss by Jones. Jones is gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Picked him clean. Here's McClung. They really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. No good on the triple. Brunson with it. The Wildcats again cannot hit. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Hey, you know what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
The Wildcats have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Here's McClung. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Jones, no luck.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Pass to Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love the low simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or over emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight.
Here's Quinones. He had 15 points last out.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the middle. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Of course, we've got lots of games left, but it's already been a very interesting season so far.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Kevin. I've especially enjoyed seeing the rookies get settled in. I mean, that's always something that I kind of prioritize in my observations. Just watching how these guys adjust to the pro game is always pretty fascinating to me.
And so Young will bring it up for the Knights. They trail by 3. Pass to Martin. Here's Timmy. 6 to shoot. Young from outside. The rebound by Edwards.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Brunson outside. That one dropped for his second bucket. Him 2 for 4.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses. Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Bolton. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Martin. He has yet to score.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Martin. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Hall. The Knights have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Pass to Timmy. Now Young to the left side wing. And here's Harper from the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now Brunson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Lets it go from deep. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. And it wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Wildcats. They lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Wildcats?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And for the Knights, they've got Harper, and it's Hall in at the center, locking down the middle. Oh, here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Baseline J on the way. Rebounded by Hall. The Knights on offense. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here is Edwards. The Knights making their last shot, and he makes that one.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Pass to Harper. Here's Buffkin. Here's Timmy. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
It's Edwards on the wing. There's the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Buffkin. They get it back. Oh, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And the Knights call time here. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. In the third spot, Jalen Brunson.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Hall, no good. Wildcats leading by 4. Edwards with the screen to the paint. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Here's Hall. Off target from three-point range. Brunson, left side. Over Hayes. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dennis. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Brunson missing.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Dennis passes to Hayes. Over to the left wing. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down and such and let the offense come to him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Brunson against Russell. Looking to get back on track here. Count that one. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Here's Hayes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Wildcats lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Good point. But then they didn't answer. How many dunks did you have? Stretch 5? No, we're going inside the big fella.
Thank you, Kenny.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And, Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those.
Mercy, mercy me. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. And for the Knights, they've got Jones, and it's Newton in at the 2-guard. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. The Wildcat lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Jeffries.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And for the Wildcats, here's Brunson beyond the arc. That one misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Quinones. Here is Jeffries. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Knights, Daquan Jeffries, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Edwards. They set the pick. Out to Brunson. Wildcats passing it around. That one, no good. Thing has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to McClung. Here is Jeffries. Edwards defending. Just 5 on the clock. McClung, no good. Wildcats leading by 4. Brunson the pass to Bolton. Now here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Misses from short range. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Quinones. Here's Newton. Brunson covering. Fires for 3. Brunson with some nice D. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. This one for 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Pass to Newton. Here's McClung. Shoots the 3. That shot off. Wildcats leading by 7. Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson downhill, and Brunson throws it down.
On the drive, Brunson plays with quickness and purpose.
Here's Quinones. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Bolton. And the Wildcats get it back. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wildcats.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 54 seconds left to play in the third. The Knights have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Right side, Jones. Pass to Timmy. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Lawson. Rebound, Wildcats. Down low, here's Edwards. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones with the screen on Edwards. Young outside, Jones. No good with the triple. And so it's the Wildcats going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Knights, they've got Young, and it's Timmy in at the power forward position. Lawson outside. Jones. Offline with his 3. Wildcats leading by 10. Bolton defended by Young. Inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Knights making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Knights have possession, down by 12. Pass to Hayes, takes a 3. Rebound, Wildcats. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Shot clock at 5. Excellent D that time from Jones. Brunson against Martin. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Brunson with some nice D. Baylor dishes to Edwards. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Hits the jumper in space. Edwards got the lead up to 14 now for the Wildcats.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
For the three. That shot, no good.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Outside, Martin. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Edwards. Wildcats leading by 14. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The long shot, no good. Gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Misses the three.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Puts it up from deep. Not gonna go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Jones with the screen on Brunson. Jones up top. With the shot. Can't get it to go.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Here's Edwards. And it doesn't go.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Wildcats here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Shoots the three. Can't get it. Damn, the Knights have possession. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Jones against Brunson. Shot from 16. Cleared away by Brunson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From about 16. And it misses.
A.J. Lawson. Assist goes to Martin.
So we see the Wildcats taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play a rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.